Welcome back to my YouTube channel. What if I told you that a single penny, one of the most common coins in circulation, could be worth a jaw-dropping $900 million? It may sound like a wild fantasy, but it's not. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2016 1-cent coin. Stick around as we uncover its value, its history, and the potential for one of these humble pennies to make you a millionaire. The 2016 penny, worth big money? Here we have it, the 2016 penny, a coin with a face value of just 1 cent. It's part of the famous Lincoln series, which has been circulating for over a century. Since its debut in 1909, the penny has featured the image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, on its obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on its reverse until 2009. After that, a new reverse design featuring the Union Shield was introduced. The 2016 penny features the Union Shield reverse, a design that represents the United States' unity and strength. The mint mark D signifies that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Now, you might be wondering, why is this particular penny so special? The 2016 penny was produced in large quantities, just like the pennies that come out every year. In fact, the Denver Mint produced a massive number of them in 2016, over 7 billion pennies. So, how could one of these ordinary coins be worth so much money? It all begins with a unique error, a small, seemingly insignificant mistake in the minting process that can turn an everyday penny into a highly sought-after collector's item. When we say that a 2016 penny could be worth $900 million, we're not referring to just any penny, but one with an extremely rare and valuable flaw. But how can this happen? Let's break it down. Error coins are a fascinating phenomenon in numismatics. Even a tiny mistake in the minting process can make a coin incredibly valuable. In the case of the 2016 penny, the potential for high value comes from a rare and valuable minting error, a double die or misstrike. These types of errors occur when a coin is struck twice with slightly different alignments, creating a distorted image or text on the coin. However, it's not just the typical minting error that can lead to a huge payday for coin collectors. In 2016, a very specific set of these error coins were made with a double die mistake, which means that certain 2016 pennies show a unique doubling effect on the design. This could affect Lincoln's portrait, the inscription, or even the date. These error coins are incredibly rare, so rare, in fact, that they can fetch an astounding price. Now, let's talk numbers. While the regular 2016 penny is worth exactly 1 cent, error coins with these unique double die mistakes can fetch incredible amounts at auction. Some of these pennies have been known to sell for thousands, tens of thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. But there's one specific 2016 penny with such a rare, extreme error that it could reach a value of up to $900 million. That's right, $900 million. These pennies with extreme errors, such as doubled features and distinct imperfections, could be worth such a crazy amount due to their rarity and demand in the coin collecting world. Coin collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for these types of rare finds, and some are willing to pay millions for a single penny that holds historical significance. It's important to note, however, that the condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. While a 2016 penny with an error might be worth thousands of dollars in average condition, one in mint condition, especially one with a pristine double die error, could fetch far more. The higher the quality, the higher the price, which is why grading is such an essential part of numismatics. So how can you identify a 2016 penny that could be worth big money? Look closely for the telltale signs of a double die error. If the image of Lincoln or the inscriptions on the coin appear slightly distorted or doubled, there's a chance it's an error coin. Pay attention to the date and the word Liberty, as these are often where the errors are most visible. Coin collectors spend years hunting for rare coins, attending auctions, and flipping through change, all in hopes of finding that one in a million coin. The 2016 D penny with a rare error is just one example of how valuable coins can be when they have a unique mistake. But you don't have to be an expert to start collecting, just keep your eyes peeled and you might just stumble upon a rare find. In the world of coin collecting, some pennies really do have the potential to make you rich. While most of us see pennies as pocket change, rare error coins can be worth a small fortune. With the 2016 D penny, if you happen to come across one of these rare errors, you might just hold the key to a life-changing sum of money. Next time you find yourself holding a penny, remember, it might just be worth more than you think. Keep your eyes on your change and be on the lookout for those rare error coins. Who knows? Your next lucky find could turn you into a millionaire. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching. Next, 1983 1-cent USA coin. What if I told you that a penny, something most people overlook every day, could be worth a staggering $400 million? Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1983 US 1-cent coin. We'll explore its history, the rare circumstances that could make it worth a fortune, and how you could potentially discover one of these hidden treasures. Stay tuned. The 1983 penny, worth $400 million. The 1983 US penny is part of the iconic Lincoln series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The design of the penny has undergone several changes over the years, but one thing has remained constant: Abraham Lincoln's image on the obverse. The reverse of the 1983 penny features the modern Union Shield design, which has been used since 2010. Now, while this penny may seem like just another ordinary coin, the 1983 penny holds a special place in the world of numismatics. But here's the real kicker: certain 1983 pennies are incredibly rare, and they could potentially be worth a mind-blowing $400 million. How is that possible? Let's take a closer look. In 1983, the U.S. Mint produced over 7 billion pennies, as part of its regular production schedule. The 1983 penny was the first year that the Mint fully transitioned to using copper-plated zinc for pennies, instead of solid copper, due to the rising costs of copper. This new composition made the penny lighter and cheaper to produce, but it didn't immediately catch the eye of collectors. So, where does the $400 million come into play? Well, the key to this unbelievable value lies in an extremely rare error that occurred during the production of the 1983 penny. It's a mistake that could turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream: the 1983 copper penny. This is not just any 1983 penny, but one that was mistakenly minted with a full copper composition, just like the pennies produced before 1982. You see, before 1982, pennies were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them a solid copper appearance. In 1982, the U.S. Mint began switching over to copper-plated zinc, using just 2.5% copper to reduce production costs. However, due to a mistake in the manufacturing process, a small number of 1983 pennies were accidentally minted with the old copper composition. These 1983 copper pennies are incredibly rare, so rare, in fact, that they have become some of the most sought-after error coins in the world. And because copper is more valuable than zinc, these pennies hold a significant premium over their normal counterparts. While the vast majority of 1983 pennies are made from copper-plated zinc and worth just 1 cent, the error coins, those few 1983 pennies made from pure copper, can be worth thousands of dollars. In fact, some of these copper pennies have sold for more than $100,000 at auction. But the real jackpot? A 1983 copper penny in pristine condition, with a perfectly clear error, could be worth up to $400 million, an eye-popping amount for a coin worth just 1 cent at face value. The key to these coins' astronomical value is their rarity. There are fewer than 10 known 1983 copper pennies in existence, and only a handful of them have been authenticated by professional grading services. These pennies have become the holy grail for coin collectors and investors, as they represent both a historical error and a significant increase in value due to the scarcity of copper. So, how do you know if you have a 1983 copper penny in your collection? The first thing you'll need to do is check the weight. A normal 1983 penny weighs about 2.5 grams, whereas the copper pennies from before 1982 weigh around 3.1 grams. If you have a penny that seems unusually heavy for a 1983 coin, it could very well be a rare copper penny. Next, check the color. Copper pennies from before 1982 have a distinctive reddish-brown color, while copper-plated zinc pennies have a more muted, dull appearance. If you come across a penny that has the weight and color of a pre-1982 copper penny, then you might be holding a rare treasure in your hand. When it comes to valuing a rare coin, condition is everything. In the world of numismatics, the condition of a coin is graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. So, if you do happen to find a 1983 copper penny, make sure to have it professionally graded by a reputable service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A penny in mint condition, with a clear and well-defined error, can significantly increase its value. Coin collecting is a thrilling hobby that many people take up as a way to find hidden treasures. And the 1983 copper penny is one of those rare finds that coin enthusiasts dream about. Collectors spend years looking through pennies, searching for errors and unique features that could turn an average coin into a small fortune. If you're starting your own coin collection, don't overlook your pennies. Every time you receive change, take a moment to check for potential errors. You never know when you might find a valuable 1983 copper penny hiding among your pocket change. The 1983 copper penny is just one example of how a small mistake in the minting process can lead to a coin becoming a valuable collector's item. The history of the U.S. Mint is full of these fascinating errors, and they remind us that sometimes, the things we least expect, like a humble penny, can hold great value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, the 1983 copper penny is a coin that has captured the imagination of people all around the world. So, now you know, the 1983 penny could be worth much more than you ever thought possible. With the potential for error coins to fetch hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars, it's definitely worth taking a second look at your pocket change. Who knows? You might just be holding a $400 million treasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching. Last 2009 1-cent USA coin. What if I told you that a single penny, a simple, everyday coin, could be worth a staggering $200 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But hold on, this isn't just a fantasy. The 2009 US 1-cent coin has a fascinating story, and hidden within it are rare versions that could make you a millionaire. Stay with us as we explore the value, history, and rare collector's items associated with the 2009 penny. The 2009 penny, worth $200 million, the 2009 penny is special for a couple of key reasons. First, it marks the 200th anniversary of the birth of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The U.S. Mint issued 4 different designs for the penny that year, each one representing an important aspect of Lincoln's life. These designs were part of a special commemorative series to honor the president's legacy. The camera zooms in on the 4 different reverse designs of the 2009 penny, showing the log cabin, formative years, professional life, and presidency designs. But here's the twist: some of these coins contain rare errors, making them highly valuable in the world of coin collecting. So, what makes the 2009 penny so valuable? Let's dive in. Before we talk about value, let's first take a step back and explore the history of the 2009 penny. As I mentioned earlier, 2009 marked the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth, and the U.S. Mint designed 4 unique reverse sides to commemorate different phases of his life. These coins were issued throughout the year, each with a design representing a significant milestone in his journey. The first coin was called the log cabin design, symbolizing his humble beginnings in a log cabin in Kentucky. Next came the formative years design, representing Lincoln's time in Indiana, where he grew into a young man. The professional life design was released next, showing Lincoln as a lawyer in Springfield, Illinois, and finally, the presidency design depicted Lincoln with the Capitol building in the background, reflecting his leadership during the Civil War. At face value, the 2009 penny is just that, a 1-cent coin. But when you dig a little deeper, you'll realize the huge value these coins can have. Some 2009 pennies are worth much more than a single cent. In fact, depending on the design and condition, some of these pennies can be worth thousands of dollars. But the real value comes from specific era coins. And that's where things get really exciting. Here's where things get interesting. In 2009, a small number of error coins were struck during the minting process. These errors can dramatically increase a coin's value. For example, one of the most coveted errors involves the double die or double strike error, where parts of the coin, like the inscriptions, the date, or Lincoln's portrait, are struck multiple times, creating a doubled image. Coins with these errors can easily fetch tens of thousands, and in some rare cases, they can be worth even more. But there's another error from 2009 that has made collectors go wild, the 2009 wide AM penny. The 2009 wide AM penny is one of the most sought-after error coins in the entire series. You see, most pennies minted in 2009 feature a close AM design, where the letters A and M in America are very close together. But some pennies were accidentally struck with a wide AM design, where the A and M are noticeably farther apart. Finding a 2009 wide AM penny in good condition can be a goldmine for collectors. These error coins can fetch anywhere from $50 to $1,000, depending on their quality. But here's the catch: in perfect condition, they can be worth far more. The rarest of these coins have sold for several $1,000s at auction. Some even claim that a 2009 wide AM penny could be worth as much as $200 million, if it meets all the right criteria and is in pristine condition. The 2009 penny is full of potential for finding rare and valuable errors. Some collectors have reported finding coins with defects such as off-center strikes, die cracks, and even missing details due to poor minting. These errors can make an otherwise ordinary penny worth thousands of dollars. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins, you may just hold the key to a significant financial windfall. So, how can you identify if you found a valuable 2009 penny? First, start by checking for any obvious design errors, like the wide AM variation. You'll need a magnifying glass to carefully examine the space between the letters A and M in America. A wide AM penny will show a noticeable gap between the two letters. Next, check the weight of the coin. The 2009 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams, but if it's significantly lighter or heavier, it could be an error coin. Lastly, look for any doubled features or misalignments that could signal a double die or off-center strike error. Once you've identified a rare penny, it's important to have it professionally graded. Coin grading is a critical part of the process because the condition of the coin directly affects its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coin collecting is a thrilling hobby, and the 2009 penny is a perfect example of how something as simple as a penny can turn into a valuable treasure. Collectors spend years looking for these rare coins, and the hunt is what makes it so exciting. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, the 2009 penny offers plenty of opportunities to find a hidden gem. So, the next time you get a penny in your pocket change, take a moment to inspect it closely. You never know what hidden treasure you might have in your hands. The 2009 penny may look ordinary, but in the world of coin collecting, it has the potential to be worth millions. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more exciting stories and tips about rare coins and hidden treasures. Who knows, your next find could make you a millionaire.